Hello, everyone. Welcome to Hatha Yoga, 95-minute practice or so. We'll continue with our theme of this week of fire flow. We'll utilize a breath of fire, which also sometimes called Bastrika. It's a rapid inhalation in and out through the nose, maintaining the chin parallel to the floor and tongue at the roof of the mouth. And we'll also be doing Uddiyanas in different positions. Uddiyana bandha is always done with a completely empty breath. And after we empty the breath, we draw the belly back toward the spine, navel towards spine. You'll also feel a kind of a doming up of the diaphragm. And the practice can be done at any level of intensity. You can make a hollow shape with the belly, or you can just simply hold the breath out. So just a word of caution, especially if you're doing this class on YouTube and you're unfamiliar with the practice that we do, to take everything at your own pace, to make sure that you modify as needed, and that you listen to your own body. This practice is best for people who have some familiarity with yoga. Let's say maybe about a year at least of practice of yoga asana. So welcome again. We're going to start seated. For our practice today, we'll want a blanket, a belt. You can also a strap, or you can just use a belt, a washcloth, and also our blocks can be handy. We'll want the washcloth because we will do salambasana, the hot yoga variation, where we put our mouth on the mat. So let's go ahead and start, and with the feet about hip distance apart, you can flare the toes up and then let the feet just land. Allow the tailbone to drop, and energetically you can also drop the pubic bone and reach and lengthen through the crown of the head. Casting the gaze downward or looking out way ahead of you with a fuzzy gaze. Finding our mountain pose, so feeling that we're grounding through the feet, four corners of the feet. We're lengthening up through the back skull of the head. Dropping a little bit with the chin and allowing the heart to be open. A little bit of all the natural curves of the spine here. Drawing our palms to heart center. Let's start with the sound of one Om together. Breathing in. Om. Releasing our hands down. Inhaling, reaching the arms up. Exhale, draw the palms through midline. Interlace the hands. Reach the arms up. And exhaling, go out and over toward the left, keeping the line of the body. Inhaling to rise. Exhaling, reach and lengthen and go out toward the right. Inhaling, reaching up, open the heart. Exhale, take a swan dive forward into your legs. Soften your knees. You can shake a little bit with the torso and the head, coming into a ragdoll. With our next inhale, heart forward, lengthening. Exhaling, stepping back with our right foot, releasing the knee down and opening the hips forward. Grounding through the palms, step back to down dog. Inhale, roll it out into plank, heart forward, eyes of the elbows forward, strong core. With your next exhale, adjust into a down dog. Inhaling again, coming out into plank. Exhaling, knees down. Find a toe stretch, go back. Inhaling and rising up through a plank, finding the plank. Exhaling, adjusting into down dog. Inhaling, rising to the balls of the feet. Find a deep bend in the knees. Ground through the palms. Press the torso through. Empty the breath completely. Finding our first Uddiyana bandha, not very long. Empty the breath. Draw the belly. In, back toward the spine. Inhale, roll out into plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhaling, forward and through. Exhaling, back to down dog. Inhaling, roll out into plank. Exhale the knees down. Again, find a toe stretch back. Inhale, unfurl through the center. And exhale, drape the body long now. Bring the forearms down. Tuck the toes and traction the legs back. And with the forearms moving backward, open through the heart. Inhaling here. Exhale, turn your head toward the right. Turn the gaze as well. Inhaling through center, shoulders down the back. Exhaling, nothing changes. We just turn the head toward the left. Inhaling back to center, tractioning down long. Hands by the chest, hips to heels. Down dog. Creating space, coming to balls of feet and fingertips. Step the left foot forward. Find a low lunge with the back knee lifted, maybe a little forward and back with the hips. Step the right foot forward, standing L, coming to fingertips or even hands on blocks. Dial the pinky toe side down of the back foot, engage both legs, reach for the back heel. Sharpen the legs, lengthen through the torso. Take an inhale here. Exhale, soft knees, feet hip distance apart. Inhaling, lengthening. Exhale, fold into the legs. Inhale, round up one vertebrae at a time. Continue to inhale, reach up. Exhale, palms through midline, interlacing the other way. Inhale, rise up, reach and open. Exhale, up, out, and over to the right. Empty the breath. Go a little deeper. Inhaling, coming up. And exhaling, up and over to the left. Inhaling, rising. And exhaling, swan dive into the legs. Lengthen, prepare, and look forward. And step the left foot back. Release the knee down, melt the hips, and open forward. Grounding through the palms. Step back to down dog. Inhale to plank pose. Exhaling, down dog. Inhaling to plank. Exhaling, knees down. Toe stretch, go back. Hands under shoulders. Inhale, rise up. Gather your heels together. Find the length of the torso. Reach the arms up. Left under right, eagle wrap. Inhale the arms up and away. And exhale, compress down. Inhale, up and away. Break it open and bring the right under the left, eagle wrap. Inhale, reach the arms. Feel the shoulders broaden. Exhale, compress down. Keeping the length of the spine. Inhale, reach. Exhale, break it open, meeting in a down dog. Finding our down dog, grounding through the palms, inner palms, holding this down dog for a few breaths. Reach the heels down, melt the heart through. Take 3 more breaths. Strong arms, feel the arms climbing to the shoulders, the legs climbing toward the hips. Sitting bones opening behind us. Empty the breath here. Inhale, roll out into plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, forward and through. And once again, come down. Come to the forearms. Tuck the toes, lengthen the legs. Long body, upper body, lower body. Reach the head. Let the head drop back a little bit. Reach the chin up. Feel the neck stretch. Keep rolling the shoulders down and exhaling. Chin and chest toward each other. Inhaling back to neutral. Come down long. Bring the hands out in front of us, fingertips in front of the shoulders, fingertips slightly out. You can open the legs a little wider, point the feet, and rise up into seal. As you come up, relaxing the shoulder blades down the back, ground through the pubic bone, open through the heart space. Take an inhale here, and exhaling, we'll lengthen down long, hands by the shoulders. Rise up to tabletop. Inhaling, finding a cow, and exhaling cat. Then do that one more time. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Inhaling through neutral, tuck the toes, come up to a down dog. Step a little bit closer with the feet for the next move. Ground through the palms, straight elbows. Reach the right leg up. Dialing toes down. Point the right foot, open the hip. Feel the chest squaring down. And then bend the right knee and yawn the hip open as we melt down and through. Squaring the hips, foot down. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, knees down, feet extend, child's pose. Inhale, come forward and through, open. Hips to heels, down dog. Stepping a little closer, second side, reach the left leg up. Stay strong on both arms. Straighten that leg, drive the right heel down, point the left foot, open, and bend the knee. Feeling the right heel reach down, squaring with the chest. Square the hips, foot down. Create space and step the right foot forward, low lunge. Back heel going back, heart opening forward. Maybe a little bit of movement back and forth, feeling the openness of the hips. And step the left foot forward, standing L. Right toes facing straight down. See if you can straighten the right leg a little more. Left leg is also sharp, drawing the knee up into the quad. Extend and lengthen. Soften the knees, step into squat pose. Finding our first squat of the practice, pressing the knees open. Heart, hands toward each other. Releasing our fingertips down now, lift the hips, and simply move the toes in front of the heels. So your feet are wider than the hips. Fingertips out, even on blocks, hands on blocks. Traction the hips back, feel a long torso. Inhale here, preparing for Uddiyana in this position. Empty the breath. All the air out. Suctioning the belly back toward the spine. Gaze to third eye, stay empty. Relax the belly, breathe. Soft knees, fold into the legs. Toe heel the feet to hip distance with the knees bending a lot. Interlace your hands behind you. Maybe making a single fist with the hands or heels of the hands apart. Just fold into the legs. Knees bending a lot. With the next inhale, straighten the legs, look forward. Keep the arms strong. Exhale, fold into the legs, release the torso, bend the knees a lot. Find this simple flow. Inhale, straighten, ground through the feet. Exhale, bent knees, fold, extend the arms a little further. Last time, inhale, lengthen and straighten. Exhale, fold, arms release overhead, head down. With the arms as they are, inhale, rise up, all the way up. Keep inhaling, reach the arms overhead, palms together, tailbone drops. Exhale, interlace the hands behind the back. Inhale, open. And exhale, fold. Take 3 breaths here, reaching the arms overhead. Relaxing the shoulders from the ears, knees bending any amount. Empty the breath and deepen. Let the hands go. Lengthen here, heart forward. Step back with the right foot. Find that low lunge with the knee lifted and then release the knee down. Extend the back foot and allow the hips to come forward, rolling over the front of the back knee. Finding strength in the right leg to the glute. Rise up with the arms, losing the support of the arms here. Strengthening the back leg. Everything coming into midline. Windmill. Rise up with the right arm. Bring it to the thigh and then reach the left arm up. Maybe finding an Om mudra with the thumb and the index finger of the left hand. Melt the hips forward. Strengthen through the right leg. Offer the heart up. Modified crescent lunge. Emptying the breath, reach and open. Slowly return, hands frame the foot. Taking our time, we'll straighten the front leg. Move the right foot a little bit to the right and sit next to the right foot. You can take your right calf and peel it away. Gather the knees together and fold forward. As you fold forward, especially if you find yourself tipping toward the left, bring your left hand down, push a little away, and square over the front leg, over the midline. Inhale, reach and lengthen. And exhale, fold a little deeper. Hairline to toes. One more breath in and out. Emptying the breath completely. Slowly rise to vertical, press into the hands, come forward through the lunge. Ground the right hand a little bit in front of the left foot. And take the left foot behind the right knee and rise up for rock star. Extending through the left leg, right foot is stepping down. Let the head release. Ground through that right arm, reach. Lengthen some more. And slowly come back through a plank with the feet super wide. And then tip your feet toward the left and come up into a modified side plank with the feet side to side. Reach and open. Really finding a strong left arm. Lengthening here. Slowly taking our time. Down dog. Inhaling the left leg up. Exhale, modified plank, knee to nose. Inhale, reach and extend. Both arms strong. Exhale, modified. Push the floor away. Last time. Inhale, reach it up. And exhaling, modify. Inhale, plank pose. Find the plank, look forward. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Empty the breath. Land here, Uddiyana in this position. Flaring the tailbone up. Scoop the navel in on empty. Inhaling forward and through. Find some nice movement length. Exhaling. And coming down. Hands again in front of the shoulders. Lengthen the legs. Rise up for a moment into a seal. Find the seal. Now tractioning the hands back. Come down slowly. When the lower ribs just touch the floor, lift your legs. Bring them feet hip distance apart. And bring your hands by the chest, super light on the floor. Just placed there, no pushing. Extend through the inner line of the legs. Reach up, relax the shoulders. Keep the whole body as it is. Wing your arms behind so the palms are facing. And then see if we can rise a little higher. Exhale, softening down. Bring the hands next to the chest. Strong core. Child's pose. Rising up. and meeting in a down dog. Emptying the breath here. Creating some space, we'll step the right foot forward, low lunge, with the back knee lifted, wing the arms behind us, and strengthen the back leg, offer the heart forward. Bring the right hand to the side of the thigh, reach the left arm, and let's slice across and find a twist. You can always drop the back knee if you prefer. Inhale, lengthens the torso. With the exhale, we twist. Breathing into the twist, making sure we're organizing the back leg strong, so it's squaring completely down, not dipping out toward the side. Empty the breath, deepen the twist. Looking down, fingertips down, gather the back foot back, the front foot maybe a little bit backwards, and the back foot forward, the front foot a little back. Empty the breath in pyramid pose, lengthening here. Strong legs, inhale. And exhale, fold into your pyramid. Soft knees, stepping the left foot forward, reach the right leg up. Framing the left foot, standing splits. The left hand can come behind the ankle if you'd like. And fold into the left leg as we really engage the right leg. You can floint through the right toes. Reach and fold. Looking down at our left toes or at our shin. Lengthen and reach. And slowly release, come to squat pose. Bringing our palms to heart center, finding our squat, releasing the tailbone down, chin parallel to the floor, tongue at the roof of the mouth. We'll find our first round here of Bhastrika, breath of fire. Emptying completely. Breathing in part of the way to begin. Obira. Take a gentle inhale and exhale. Soften the hands, soften the torso, but maintain the posture. Inhaling to hold the breath in. No bandhas. Soft gaze, completely relaxed body, in and out. Slowly exhaling. Open the eyes fully. Fingertips come down. Lift the hips, toe heel the feet in, hip distance apart. Inhaling, we lengthen. And exhaling, folding into our legs. Reverse swan, come all the way up. Palms touch, tailbone releases down. Exhale, swan dive into the legs. Lengthening and preparing. This time stepping the left foot back. Low lunge, heel back, heart forward. Letting the left knee come down and extending the foot. Let's find the left leg, squeezing all the muscles into the bone and into the left gluteal as we release the support of our hands and rise. Make sure that front heel is down. Inhale, windmill up with the left arm, bring it to the thigh and reach the right hand up. Om mudra, gather the outer thighs in, melt the hips forward, shine the heart up. Breathe into the whole body. Feeling that everything is coming into the midline. Fully engaging that back leg, releasing the hips forward. Inhale, reach. Exhaling, our hands come down. Taking a slow inhale to straighten the front leg. Left foot a little bit to the left as we extend the right leg and sit next to the left heel. Gather the knees together, maybe calf away so we feel more comfortable. Shoelace part of the left foot down. This time, right hand can come to our side. So if we're tipping to the right, it's just tipping us back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold into the midline. With every inhale, lengthening, and exhaling to fold. One more breath in and out. Emptying completely. Slowly rising up with the support of our hands, coming forward through the lunge. Left hand a little bit in front of the toes. The right foot comes behind the left knee. Rock star. You can catch your head as you're flipping and then let it go. Extend through the right fingertips. Lift the hips up. Right knee bending. Left leg extended. Reach up. Let the head relax. Slowly return into plank. Strong core. Feet are super wide in this plank. Tip the feet toward the right so that their one is in front of the other, and reach the left arm up. And feel really strong through the right arm. Opening and lengthening. Slowly returning. Finding a down dog. Feet a little closer together. Right leg lifts. Inhale. Exhale, modified. Knee to nose. Inhale, reach and open. And exhale, modified. One more time. Inhale, extend, one-legged. Exhale, modified plank. Inhale, plank. Look forward. Exhale through chaturanga. Hug the elbows in a little forward and down to the floor. Inhale. Come into a cobra pose. Exhale. Down dog. Inhaling. Coming into plank. Exhaling the knees down. Feet extend. Child's pose. Inhaling, coming forward and through. Opening, lengthening as we come down. Come all the way down, rise right up into your salambasana with the arms extended back, palms facing each other. Interlace your hands. Bring your hands into one fist and gather your feet together this time. Coming into another variation of salambasana, reach and open. Everything coming into the midline. Rise a little higher. Soften the feet down. Sphinx pose. Take a moment in Sphinx to really align. Tuck the toes, lengthen. Traction the arms forward, long torso. Come down nice and long. Interlace your hands the other way. Gather the legs together and rise one more time. Lengthening up. Looking up a little bit. Stay comfortable with your neck. See if you can lift your legs a little higher, arms a little further away and up. Softening down. Hands come by the chest. Slowly to tabletop. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhaling to cow. And exhaling to cat. Inhaling through neutral and rising to a down dog. Holding our down dog for a few breaths. So feel that we're grounding through the inner palm. Check into the elbows, that they're equally straight. You can feel the outer edges of the armpits coming in toward each other. Heels down, tailbone up, kneecaps lifting. Soften the knees now in the hands and walk the feet back, hands back to the feet. Exhale and fold into the legs. Hands to hips. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, torso parallel. Empty the breath completely. Slow inhale, ground through the feet and slowly rise at the back of the mat. Exhaling, releasing the arms down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale the hands to the midline. Interlace the hands. Inhaling slowly, come up, fill the breath. Now with the breath held in, arms straight, shoulders down, up, out, and over to your left. Rise with the breath held in. Exhale, break it open, release the hands down. Release the tailbone. Inhale, rise. Feel a nice, strong mountain pose. Exhale, palms through midline. Interlace the non-dominant way. Take a slow inhale to fill the breath, reaching the arms forward and up. Frame the head, straight elbows, shoulders down, tailbone dripping, filling the breath even more. Up, out, and over to the right, keeping the line of the body. Rise with the breath held in. Exhale, let the arms release down. Inhale, reach and open. Palms together, tailbone drops. Exhale, fold into the legs. Lengthening, tiptoe the fingertips out and adjust into down dog. Rolling out into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, forward and through, up dog. Exhaling, down dog. Rising up and stepping the left foot forward now. Finding our low lunge, back knee lifted. Winging the arms behind us. Strengthening the right leg. Reaching the heart forward. Back leg strong and aligned. Left hand behind thigh. Reach with the right arm. Slicing across. Pressing into palms to twist. Spinning the chest through. Scissoring the upper inner thighs for support. Aligning the forearms in one line. Empty the breath, twist. Looking down, fingertips down. Shorten the stance, maybe narrow it a little bit. 2 or 3 breaths, finding our pyramid pose, drawing the left hip back and up, right hip forward and down. Empty the breath and deepen into your pyramid. Softening knees, bring the right foot forward and lift the left leg up, standing splits. Hands to the side of the foot or grabbing the right heel, ankle, flaring through the left toes and folding into the right leg. Reaching, extending, opening. Empty the breath and deepen. Now release the ankle if you have it, square the hips, and step the feet together. So the big toes are touching, the heels are a little bit apart. Empty the breath and fold into the legs, knees bending any amount. Upward salute, catch the hands in Kali Mudra and rise up. Exhale out and over toward the right. Inhaling through center. Lengthening, shoulders down, up, out, and over to the left. Inhaling, shining the heart up. Not really a back bend, just feel the breastplate lift here. Keep the arms, biceps around the head. And exhale, come to center line. Release the hands, bend the knees. Fierce pose. at the top of the mat. Let the weight sit back. Arms in a diagonal. You can also try palms together. It's a little harder. And bring the armpits, again, curling toward one another. Exhale, deepen. Inhaling, coming up, knee to chest. Left knee lifting. Sharpen that right leg. Find the foot. You're gonna take some circles with that left foot. Going both directions. Maybe flex up and down. Now release the left leg up. Catch the hands in Kali Mudra around the ears and come down into a T shape. Pointing the back foot. Balancing stick. Kind of a variation of Warrior 3. Lengthening across our limbs. Reaching some more. Soften the standing leg. Bring your right hand to the outside of the right foot on a block or the floor. Left hand to hip as we spin through and find half moon. Maybe reaching that left arm up. Find both legs straight. There's different variations with the left foot. You can, some teachers say flex, some say point. You could also floint. In any case, engaging that leg as we spin the chest through. Releasing the right hip under the left hip, right rib cage under the left. Now look down, both hands to the floor, square the hips, just a standing L for a moment. Reverse half moon. Now you can place a block maybe under the left hand. Right hand can start at the sacrum. And then when you're ready, the right arm can reach up. Dial that back foot down as we open and shine the heart through toward the right. Reverse half moon, reach. Soften right leg, hands down. Big step back for Warrior 1. You might need to bounce a couple times. Back foot down, 45 or 30 degrees. Engage the back leg, edge on the floor. Wing the arms and rise. Warrior 1, lower body. Back leg super strong. Now as we inhale, straighten both legs, arms forward, up and back. Interlace the hands behind us. Inhale, heart opens. Exhale, come down for humble. Back into Warrior 1, lower body. You can rest your right shoulder on the leg or come inside and reach the arms overhead. Maybe deepening here. Emptying the breath. Inhale and finding length. Exhale, both hands inside skandasana. Go toward the back of your mat. Bending the left knee a lot, flex the right foot and come down. Coming down, pinning that left knee open, pinning the right thigh open. Option 1 right here. If you'd like, strengthen the legs and wing the right arm open. Or you can even find a bind, inner rotation with the left arm, reaching for the right hand, wrist, or higher. And if you have the bind, really connecting the lower left ab with the thigh and breathing into that space. Wherever we are, the right leg is really active. Emptying the breath. If we're bound or extended, let's all meet with the hands down. Slowly transition toward the front of the mat. Ball under the back foot, low lunge. Ground the hands. Inhale, reach your right leg up. And exhale, make a C curve toward the right elbow. Bring it through center and inhale, rise it up. Exhale, make that C curve, come into the plank and rise the right leg up. Make that C curve again, this time right knee over the right elbow. Lift the foot, stay here, or gather your left elbow underneath the breast and come forward and rise up for an arm balance. Having that left elbow come right into your side. When we're ready, through a down dog into child's pose. Wide-legged child's pose, one more breath here. Looking beyond the hands, inhale, rise up and through. Exhale, hips to heels, down dog. Finding a flow again, inhale, plank. Any vinyasa, chaturanga, if you'd like to come with me. Inhale, forward and through, up dog. Exhaling, down dog. Inhaling to plank. Find the plank. Exhale, lower through chaturanga all the way down. Lengthen the legs. And come to a sphinx for a moment. So here's where we want to have our washcloth. If you don't have a washcloth, you could use a shirt or something to place where our mouth is going to come down. As we find the salambasana variation from hot yoga, the most intense of all the variations, come down. Now bring your hands behind you. Lift your hips in one hand at a time. Bring it underneath your hips. Volleyball hands. Pinky fingers will touch. Chin down. Lengthen through the left leg and lift the left leg up. Right leg relaxed. Reach it up a little higher. Release it down long. Soften left leg, extend the right and lift it up. Foot pointing. Squaring down with the toes and the knee. Lift up a little higher. Release it down. Now bring your mat to the washcloth. Gather your hips in a little closer. Lift both legs up. Stay comfortable with your head. Breathe here. See if you can straighten your legs more. Feet together. Rise up a little higher. And relax down. Release your arms. Right cheek down. Soften for a moment. Come back to chin. One more time. Maybe lead with the other hand as you bring the arms underneath us. Find your position. Extend the legs. Lift your right leg up. Lift it a little higher. Let it come down long. Lengthen left leg. Lift it up. Lift it a little higher. Come down. Mouth down. Shimmy in a little closer. Press through the palms. Lift both legs up. Short breaths. Stay calm. See if you can bring your feet closer together. Rise a little higher. Soften down. Release your arms. Left cheek down. Rest. Come back to the chin. Bring your arms forward through a sphinx. You can remove your washcloth now. Grab the front of your mat with your hands. Strong core. Lift up for puppy. Knees under the hips. Take an inhale here. And exhale, come down into puppy. All the air out. Uddiyana bandha. Inhaling, rising. Exhaling, child's pose. As you're ready, we'll meet in a down dog. Emptying the breath here to deepen. Feet a little closer together. Lift your left leg up, squaring. Exhale, knee to nose. Bring it through and step it into a short stance. Preparing for reverse triangle. But we'll start out in our pyramid pose. So ground through the feet, lengthen. Align the feet there so they're a little bit more narrow, quite a bit more narrow than a warrior one and shorter. Keep the eyes wide open, hands to hips. Take an inhale to come up. With your hands, you can feel the hips kind of align forward and square. Nice and even. Reach the right arm up. And exhale, lengthen forward, hinging at the hip. Coming down. The right hand can always stay to the inside of the left foot. If you have a block, I highly recommend it for this pose. You can bring it to the outside of the left foot. Bring your right hand there and start with your left hand right at the sacrum. Feel your hand flush there and then spin through, bringing your right rib cage under the left. You can spin the head, look up, and finally, if you can keep your shoulders more or less in one line, you can reach your left arm up. Ground through the feet without gripping the mat. Scissor the thighs, lengthen and open. Expanding up, looking down, both hands down, block to the side, soften the knees, step the right foot forward, half moon, reach the leg up again. We've been here before, left leg lifts. Now this time, if you'd like to come with me, grab the outside of the ankle bone right into the palm, the knee faces back, and then kick the foot away, coming into a full moon. Which is very apposite because the moon is a wolf moon today and super full right now. Kick the foot away, press the hips forward. Kick the foot away, open the hips, strong right leg. Slowly release the foot, square the hips, and step the big toes together, heels a little bit apart, so that the outsides of our feet are parallel. Empty the breath and fold into the legs. You can reach for your calves, ankles, or cup the heels. Inhale, lengthen, torso and thighs together, fold. Let the head release. Again, inhaling, lengthening, forward folding, empty the breath. Release whatever grip you have. Kali mudra, upward salute with the arms. Come up. Exhale, up, out, and over to your right. Inhale, come up. Exhale, up, out, and over to the other side. Inhale up. Lift through the heart. Press the hips a little forward. Lift the gaze. Sharpen the elbows. Relax the shoulders down. Reach and lengthen. And exhale. Come back. Release the arms down. Inhaling, deep bend in the knees. And again, rise it up. Coming into fierce pose. Extending through the arms, your palms together, shift the weight back, eyes wide open. Squeeze the inner thighs and knees toward each other. Empty the breath and deepen. Inhale, come up. Exhale, palms to heart center, knee to chest pose, right knee lifts. Find the left leg strong and start to circle that right foot. Going in both directions. Point and flex. Soften the leg and gather the knee in. Slowly release. Catch the hands again, Kali Mudra. Right toe can touch for a moment and then pendulum it down. Balancing stick, extend, lengthen. Reaching some more. Soften the left knee, come down. Left hand on a block or the floor, and slowly peel the hips open toward the right as we look for half moon here. Ground the ball mount of that left foot down for balance. When you're ready, the arm can extend. And try to bring that torso in line, everything coming in line. Activating both legs. Opening, reaching. Now, both hands down, square the hips, standing L. Reach and lengthen. The right hand stays down, the left hand comes up as you're ready, spinning toward the left, reverse half moon. It's really a standing L with the lower body, spinning through with the torso. Lengthen and reach. Both hands down. Take your time, warrior one. Adjust your feet. Distance between the feet is wide and long. Ground the edge of the right foot down and wing the arms to reach. Right leg straight. Warrior one, lower body. Empty the breath here. Inhale, straighten the legs, arms forward and up. Wing them behind us. Interlace, find your non-dominant grip. Take an inhale to open. And exhaling, humble warrior. Finding your variation. Staying connected with that back leg. Left hip is coming under, drawing back. If you're inside the leg, reaching the arms overhead. Empty the breath, deepen. Hands release inside the foot. Point the right toes back and slowly come down into Skandasana. Flexing the left foot and keeping the left leg active. You can keep that hand pinned down. Maybe if you would like, if you did it on the first side, you have to really activate the left leg, extend through the left arm, or inner rotation with the right, binding the left hand, wrist, or higher. And this time, breathing into the right lower belly as we connect the belly with the thigh. Breathing deeply, whatever variation we're in. And if we're extended or bound, we'll release our hands back down. Very slowly, taking our time, we'll travel to the front of the mat. Right foot in front, left foot in front. Ball mount of the back foot, lift the left leg up. Inhale here. Exhale, make that C curve. Left knee toward right elbow, left elbow, bring it up. Exhale, do it again. Toward the left elbow, center, inhale, reach it up. One-legged. Exhale, come forward. Bring the left elbow over the knee. Pick up the foot, stay here. Or take the right fingers out and bring the elbow underneath the breast. Come forward and find your arm balance. You can stay longer than me if you can. Through a down dog to a child's pose. Let's meet in a down dog. Take a few breaths here. You can take a child's pose if you want more of a breather. Emptying our breath here. Inhaling, plank. Heels back, heart forward, look forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, forward and through. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees wide, child's pose. Inhaling, coming forward and through, open. And exhale, come down long. Take your time and turn and flip on your back. Just align yourself for a moment on the mat, knees in partial recline. Preparing for wheel pose. You can always do a bridge instead. But if wheel is in your practice, you have no shoulder issues coming up into wheel. We'll all rise up through a bridge. So we lift the hips, remembering that it's the strength of the legs that brings us up into the wheel. Find that strength in the lower body, fingertips by the ears, shoulders a little closer. Flip the hands, strengthen your legs again, and let your legs lift you up as you flip the palms down. Rise up for a wheel. Looking down at the hands, making sure they're nice and aligned. Then check and feel into your elbows. Bring your heels behind your toes. Send your knees forward and the hips up. Tuck the chin and slowly roll down. Naturally, the feet will want to go a little further away, partial recline, hands to the belly. Take 2 or 3 breaths here. One more time. Put the feet in position, come up through a bridge. Feel the strength in the lower body. Bring your fingers by the ears. Keep that strength. Flip your hands, maybe for a moment, crown down, and then push up. Coming up into our second wheel, which is always easier than the first. Let your heels come behind the toes. If you want, you can gather your feet a little closer. Rise to the balls of the feet. Press your torso through the arms. And then leave your torso there and bring your heels down. Slowly, chin tucks in. We always come out of wheel slow. Feet go away. A little bit away, still in partial recline. Hands to the belly. Now, bring your hands right where your torso and your thighs meet at the inguinal crease. You can horseshoe your hands and press the thighs a little bit away. Caterpillar your spine up, chin a little bit in, so the back of the neck is long. Engage arm strength, but without tensing into the shoulders. Inhale here. Empty the breath for Uddiyana Bandha in this position. Press your lower back down. And now feel that you can bring your belly button right to the floor. Feel that strong suctioning action of Uddiyana. Relax the belly and breathe. Do that one more time, hands in position. Find all the right placements. On our next exhalation, empty the breath. Maybe the last little bit this time through the mouth. Maybe finding your strongest Uddiyana yet. Relax and breathe. Bring your hands to the belly. Extend one leg. Roll over back. Belly toward mat. Let's all meet in a sphinx so we can find our alignments here. Hands by the shoulders, meeting in a down dog. Let's take another longish down dog before we come forward to complete our sequence. Reach the heels down. If you want to make it a little easier, you can shorten your down dog a little harder. You can make it longer. Feel the 4 sides of the torso long. Let the head go in your down dog. Empty the breath here. Step the feet a little closer. Inhale the right leg up. Reach and lengthen. Exhale through modified to place the right foot behind the right hand. Short stance, a little bit narrow with the feet, this time placing a block to the outside of the right hand, foot. Take a moment in your pyramid and bring your hands to the hips and slowly rise with the inhale with the eyes open. Ground into the feet and feel the hips squaring forward and even. Inhale, left arm up. And exhaling will lengthen forward. Bringing that hand, it can always come to the inside of the right foot or to the block. Right hand to the sacrum as we spin through. Trying to draw our left rib cage underneath the right and reaching up as you're ready. And if you did it on the first side, reverse triangle. Scissoring the upper inner thighs, lengthening through the torso. Take an inhale here. Looking down, exhale, removing the block to the side, soften the knees. Step the left foot forward, rise back up to the half moon. Or if you came with me, bring the right knee in, catch the outer ankle and kick the foot away. Kicking the foot away, lengthening here. Peeling the hips open. Press the hips forward. Deepen the posture. Looking for your edge. Slowly release the legs. Square the hips. Step out wide. And come down to your squat pose. Palms toward the heart center. Emptying the breath here. Strong legs and core. Rise all the way up. And exhale. Release the arms by the sides. Leaving the feet as they are. So we're going to find a standing back bend. The feet are nice and wide, like a squat position. We bring our hands to the lower back. You can bring heels of hands or fingertips. Press the hips forward, a lot of bend in the knee. And then releasing the tailbone down, open the front line of the body, look up. And then let the head go back. Let the head release. You can keep the eyes open, counterbalance by bending the knees. And maybe walk the hands down. Continually feeling the front line of the body is opening. Breathing expansively into your torso. Gather the hands to the hips. Slowly come up, take your time. Hands at the heart center. Opening the eyes. Finding our bearings. We'll find Uddiyana here. Release the arms down. Inhale the arms forward and up. Fill breath. Exhale the hands. Lightly to the inner knees. You can curl your fingertips in. Come down. Empty all the breath here. Rise up and suction the belly back and up. Uddiyana. Inhale and coming up. Exhaling here. One last time like this. Inhale, arms forward and up. Fill your body with breath. Exhale. Come down as you squat, facilitating all the air to come out. Every last little bit. Pick it up. Uddiyana bandha. with the inhale coming up and exhaling here. Now turn the toes forward so the feet are wide and the toes are turned forward. Take an inhale, reach, and exhale, dive into the legs. Options: bend the knees a lot. Bring your armpits so your knees are inside your armpits. And from the outside, grab your heels, let your head go, and fold, keeping the armpits in position. If you can, without losing contact of armpits with knees, you can straighten the legs a little more. That's option one. Option two, a little deeper, is ostrich. We bend the knees a lot. We wing the arms out to the side so that they come from the outside of the legs in, and the fingertips reach for the head. Holding on to the head, maybe interlocking the hands behind the head. And straightening the knees by keeping that contact, shoulders and knees together. If you want to make it a little bit more intense, wing your arms toward the front of the room, your elbows toward the front of the room. Straighten the legs a little more. Breathe into the belly. Let the head release. Hands come down, toes open. Release down. Back into our squat. And we'll sit back. Come toward the front of your mat. Grab your blanket and find your seat right at the edge of the blanket. Sitting on the blanket allows us to lift our hips above the knees, protecting the lower back. So we'll find our three sister practices here: maha mudra, maha bandha, maha veda. Keep your blocks handy to the side. We'll use them in a little bit. So we'll find maha mudra in paschimottanasana. We often do it sitting on the heel, but this is a variation. You can draw your sitting bones underneath you. Right at the edge of your mat, reach for the calves, the ankles. You can grab the big toes. You could also use a strap here. So you maintain yourself here in a 45-degree angle, just like this with the torso. Lower back coming in. Heart forward. Empty the breath. And inhale to find a round of Bhastrika. Empty the breath. A long inhale. Curl the inner thighs toward the floor, outer thighs toward inner thighs. Fill the breath, maintain position, chest and chin toward each other. Jalandhara bandha, mula bandha, draw the pelvic floor up. Gaze to third eye, hold the breath in. Release mula bandha, lift the head and exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, gently fold, bending the knees as needed. You can draw the feet in, go down, hairline to toes, torso together with the thighs. Lengthening here. As we exhale, come right back into position. Feel that you're rowing, collarbones opening, legs squaring straight up and straight down. Empty the breath completely. All the air out, 3 bandhas. Uddiyana bandha, mula bandha, jalandhara. Gaze to third eye, stay empty. Relax the bandhas, slowly come up. Taking a breath or two. Preparing for maha bandha. Leave the right leg extended, bring the left foot in, slide just in front of your blanket and place the heel on your perineum. And then slowly bring your right foot in. If you have the half lotus, you'll come into that. If not, right here. If you can always support your knee with a block, your right knee with a block or a blanket. Or if you have the half lotus, this is the full pose. We're sitting, the left heel on perineum, right foot in half lotus. Now, on that asymmetrical lower body, find the symmetry of your upper body. Empty the breath. We're going to go right into the breath hold. All the air out. Take a deep inhale and draw the breath to navel center. Re-inhale. Hold the breath there. Jalandhara bandha, mula bandha. Imagine a fire at your navel center. Keep imagining that fire. Now, keeping Jalandhara bandha, release mula bandha, slow exhale directly into Uddiyana, or finding an extra breath if you need it. We'll need an Uddiyana bandha with sharp Jalandhara, gaze the third eye, fire at the navel center. Lift the head, relax, and breathe. Eyes fully open. Slowly extending our right leg forward. Sitting back a little bit, extending the left leg forward. Come right back into the edge of your blanket. Shake out your knees. Draw your right foot in as close as you can. Left hand behind us, tip forward. Reach with the right arm to the inside of the right knee. Knee and outer shoulder together. Number one variation is right here. Number two, inner rotation with that right arm wrapped low on the shin. And see if you can hold on to your left hand, wrist, or higher. And once you have the loop, if you have the loop, tighten the loop. And breathe here. Breathe into the belly space. The foot nice and aligned with the heel behind the toe. Emptying our breath here. Slowly relax it. Drop the right knee, bring the right heel in, slide it off your blanket and sit on the perineum. Left foot coming in now, either just allowing it to wing out or even a little bit with a block support. Or if the half lotus is available, we always take our time to bring the foot toward the crease of the thigh. And once we're there, kind of gathering the knees in a little bit and trying to find the symmetry of our upper body. Empty the breath completely. Feel that you're inhaling fire from the center of the earth right to your navel center. Re-inhale, Jalandhara bandha, mula bandha, fire at the navel. As your chest lifts in Jalandhara, your shoulders glide down. Relax mula bandha, slow exhale. Sharpen your Jalandhara bandha, gaze the third eye, all the air out. Uddiyana. Relax and breathe. Taking our time, extending the left leg out. Tipping over, extending the right. Come back to the edge of the blanket. Shake out your knees. Right foot in. So now we're finding a full lotus, if that's in your practice, or a half lotus with a right foot. or Sukhasana. So here we're going to use our blocks to the sides and breath of fire. If you have a full lotus, you'll be able to lift your whole body up. Utilizing a little mula bandha helps that lift. If you don't have a half lotus, you just lift the hips and do the same practice. So our blocks come right to the sides. I like to just waterfall my fingertips to the front. To the lowest setting, so we're nice and stable. Empty the breath, and then push into the blocks and lift. Breath of fire. Slowly come down. Empty completely. Inhale to mula. Re-inhale. Find mula bandha, glide off your blanket, and gently pound pelvic floor down with the breath held in. Glide back up on your blanket. Slow exhale. Empty all the air as you're coming into Jalandhara Bandha. Release Mula Bandha. Uddiyana Jalandhara. Relax and breathe. Inhale again to the navel center. Last practice here. Fill the breath there. Hold the breath at the navel center, stabilize, and circle your rib cage over your hips with the breath held in toward the right. To the left. Pause. Exhale the breath from the navel center out in all directions. And come back to your innate breathing. Onto the legs. Feel free to shake out your knees for a moment. Come to the opposite left foot in half lotus, followed by the right in full lotus. Or you're just the opposite seat of what you just did. Gather your blocks. Remember, if you're not in a full lotus, you're not going to try to come all the way up. Let your hands come to the blocks, empty the breath, rise up, breath of fire. Release down. Slow inhale to the pelvic floor. Re-inhale, fill the breath there, Mula Bandha. Glide off your blanket, gently pound. Back on our blanket, slow exhale. As we exhale, chest lifts, chin falls. Jalandhara Bandha, Uddiyana. Last time. Relax and breathe. Fully opening the eyes, letting everything normalize. As we prepare for the practice of holding the breath at navel and rotating the rib cage. It's a Tibetan yoga practice. Empty the breath completely. Inhale the breath to the navel center. Hold the breath there. Stabilize here, holding the belly in, and circle the torso to the left. To the right. Pause and exhale. So our blocks are far away here. Gently release. Bring the feet together. Slide off your blanket. And now we can release our blanket out to the side. Keep your belt handy. Bring your knees together. Glide back a little bit so we can waterfall our knees down. I'm going to offer headstand for our inversion. You can always take a half shoulder stand or a full shoulder stand. And I'll walk us through it. If you have your own headstand practice, you don't have to listen to me. You can just go into your practice. You can always use a wall. Make sure your space is clear. There's nothing you're going to fall on. And if you'd like to come with me, I'll walk us through something different today, tripod. So we interlace our hands, bring the forearms down. Lift the hips for a moment. And just see where your elbows are. Place your head down so that you're balancing just between the hairline and the crown of the head. You can feel free also to put your little washcloth. If you have a hard floor, you can put your washcloth under your head. Now, exactly where your elbows are. You place your fingertips and they're facing away from your face. Gather the elbows in, tuck the toes and walk in, and bring one knee at a time over your elbow and rise up into a tripod. Try to feel that you're not directly on the crown of the head, so you're keeping the natural curves. So this is a relatively easy headstand to come into, but there is quite a bit of weight on the head, even though we are keeping the natural. We never balance toward the back of the head. We're keeping the natural curves of the neck. So we're not going to stay long. If you feel this is like really easy for you, you can lift your knees a little bit off the elbows. Make sure your shoulders are coming away from the ears. Just a few more breaths. If you feel any strain in the neck, come out of it sooner. One foot at a time, coming down, knees together, feet together. Reclining child's pose, hands by your feet. Just let everything go. Rise up. Your heels are between your sitting bones. So feel a lot of length in your torso. Bring your hands behind the head and drop your chin toward the chest as the chest lifts, allowing a little bit of stretch here in the back of the neck. Slowly release, lift the head. So we're toward the middle of our mat, preparing for hero's pose. Take your calves away, shoelace part of the foot, and sit between the feet. So the feet are just flush to the hips. This is level one. If your hips do not come down, place a blanket or sit on a block. Stay right here, drawing the lower back in. Now, if you're sitting on a prop, you want to stay here, or at most, you could go down to the forearms. Although if you're sitting on a block, I don't recommend it. If you're sitting on a blanket, maybe you can come down. And then just check out here. If you're not sitting on anything, and this is a familiar pose, you can come into Supta Virasana, lying down hero's pose. If the knees lift too high, coming back up to the previous posture. And just take a moment here. If you're lying down, you can extend the arms overhead. Draw your inner knees toward each other. Back of the neck is nice and long. If you feel too much discomfort in the knees, you come up. I'm not going to stay here long. Let's come up if we're down. Hands back to the feet. Slowly climb back up to the elbows. And then all the way up. Gather the knees together and find tabletop. Extend your right leg back. You can rock a little forward and back to release the knee, bring it down, extend the left leg back. Bring it down. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more breath in and out. Just luxuriating in this movement. Inhaling through neutral. Cross the ankles behind us and come down as we prepare for finishing poses. Come toward the middle of your mat. Make sure your belt is handy. And exhale, just slowly release down all the way. Extend the left leg and grab the right knee underneath the knee. Need a chest pose. Draw the leg in, compress it down. And grabbing your strap, bring your strap under the ball under the right foot. Lengthen the leg up for a moment. Lift your right hip, wedge your right thumb right at the inguinal crease and push away and release down. And then grab a hold of the strap with both hands, either side. Feel that your left leg is like you're standing on it. And draw your leg in. If you want to, you can have the knee a little bending or straighter. Just draw the leg in. Try not to have the right foot might want to sickle. Just have the foot flushing up and draw the leg in. Find an edge. Remember to check into your other leg as well. Just come in and hold and breathe into the back of the leg. Come right to an edge. If you'd like to, you can lift the chest, lift the chin, the forehead toward the calf, the shin. Empty the breath and deepen. Slowly relax back down. Half happy baby. Right leg extends. Left knee comes in. Interlace the hands under the knee. Compress down. Activate the right leg. Feel like you're standing on your right leg. And again, grabbing our strap, bringing it under the ball mount of our left foot. Bend, lift the left hip and wedge your thumb and push the thigh away from your head. So you're finding distance between your left armpit and your left hip point. Bring it back down, grab either hold of the strap, either side of the strap, and draw the leg in. The chin tucks in a little bit to the back of our neck as well. We don't want the chin thrusting up. Draw the leg in, look for an edge. Two sides may be quite different. Make sure that left foot is flushing toward the ceiling. The right toes and knee are also facing up. Draw the leg in, come to an edge. Breathe there. If you did it on the first side, maybe lift your torso and gather your leg in more. Just coming to an edge, feeling sensation. Rise a little higher and slowly release down. Belt by our side. Half happy baby, grabbing a hold of the outside of the left foot. Draw the right leg in, full happy baby. Grab your big toes with your index and middle finger and extend the leg straight out. So your back is fully out. And just find a wide-legged position here. Maybe a gentle bounce. Feeling into inner thighs and hips. Gather the knees in. Place the feet down. Arms to our side. One leg out at a time. Inhale through the nose. And exhale with a sigh. Let everything go. Shavasana. Feel free to take a whole body scan or to check in with the places that you know you hold tension in your body. You can also always simply focus on your face and softening the eyes and finding a gentle inner smile. These alignments in the face will create relaxation for the whole body. Witness mind, expansive awareness, body soft and completely relaxed. And very gently, the eyes still closed if they're closed, or soft focus. Breathe into the whole body. Let your breath move the body. And then finding some movement in the toes and the feet. And taking your time, rolling over to your right side. Morning, rolling to your left evening. Pause there, draw the chest and the chin, and just rest. I wanted to share something very, very brief about New Year resolutions. We've often had the experience of not being able to hold on to a New Year's resolution past a certain point. So the yogic advice is you can take a resolution any time of the year. It doesn't have to be New Year. And we always take a resolution for 6 weeks or 8 weeks. We can give up anything for 6 weeks or 8 weeks. So we can add anything that we really want in our lives for 6 weeks or 8 weeks. And as we do that with a lot of determination for that time, we also have the capacity in that time frame to experience the benefit of either losing something negative or adding something positive, or both. And then when we have that experience, holding on to the resolution is much easier. So that's what the yoga practice recommends in terms of resolutions. Just remember that 6 or 8 weeks is a good enough time for us to transform something completely in our lives. Already gently rising to a seat. Eyes closed or half closed. Let's bring our palms to heart center and finish today with our mantra, may all beings be happy and free, joining if you know. Inhaling together. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om. Tat Sat. Namaste. Have a wonderful 2026. Good health and wellness, all good things. Thank you for joining. See you next time.